Dean Reynolds is keen to show just how much he's learned and grown since losing that first-round match to Duzza last year. Pip Blackwell knows he'll be the underdog in this one. Your commentators for our last live match of the afternoon, Vassos Alexander and Jim Proudfoot, all yours.
Thank you, Rob. A battle then between two men who are both aiming for their first ever appearance in the second round of the competition. Young Welshman Dean Reynolds here for a second year, Kent's Pip Blackwell for a third, with roles reversed from 12 months ago. On that occasion, Blackwell was amongst the seeds, whilst Reynolds was a rookie on the end of a tough draw. But now, after his breakthrough year, it's Reynolds who is seeded. He's got a ranking that is improving at breakneck speed.
First set, first leg, it's Dean to throw first. Game on.
Cardiff youngster was relocated to Guildford. His form and consistency seriously impressive. How will he be able to make his mark today? Against him, Pip Blackwell, who is quick to admit that he didn't do himself justice in his defeat to Martin Atkins last year. But if he can reproduce the kind of scoring that he showed in an excellent match with Ross Montgomery in 2015, we could be in for a belter today.
134.
Already, you'll notice the pace of play. Dennis Harbour and Craig Caldwell involved in a battle royal, both amongst the slower throwers on the circuit.
100.
Pip's certainly not slow, and Dean here is very quick.
40.
80 fans Dean Reynolds has brought with him from Guildford, where he now lives, originally in Cardiff. A Cardiff lad.
140.
His mum and dad, Tim and Paul Dean, have come from Cardiff.
$140. 80. Dean, you require 121.
So the first shot and an out shot is for Dean Reynolds.
53. Pip, you require 136.
An early chance to break for Pip Blackwell. Good 13s now.
78. Dean, you require 68.
Left himself 58, Dean on 68, now all around the 16s. There's the single, and here's the double for the leg.
36. Pip, you require 58.
This is for the break. Two darts at tops.
38. Dean, you require 32.
Real hush in the auditorium as Blackwell had those darts. Reynolds now. One more shot at double eights.
Game shot in the first leg. Dean Reynolds.
A little bit of a nervy start from the 24-year-old.
To throw first. Game on.
I bet that double eight settles him down, though.
$41. 80.
Chatting to him before play got underway, Dean Reynolds, and he was a bit disappointed that his
22.
huge army of fans hadn't arrived in time for the players' parade, which happens just before we go on air.
96.
But I think the reason for that is that his local pub, the Park Barn in Guildford, opened early, and they all kind of lost track of time. Guildford just down the road from here.
15.
Well, they're certainly here now to cheer him on. Real home advantage for Reynolds.
60.
That familiarity of the Lakeside complex itself. He's played a number of tournaments here, but he is here an awful lot because he's based now within 20 minutes.
45.
It has been his breakthrough year. He had victory in the England Classic in September. His first appearance in the semi-final of the major when he lost to Peter Machin in the BDO World Trophy. And the small matter of a 9-dart finish as well back in September in Celtic. That was a game against Glen Durrant.
You may have noticed that our flags were wrong for the first leg. Apologies for that. He is Welsh, Dean Reynolds, but that maximum was born in Kent.
100.
Crucial trouble with the last dart. Dean on a finish, and he's going to have an opportunity to win this second leg against the darts.
85. Dean, you require 85.
85 for Pip, 85 left for Dean.
Game
finish.
in the second leg. Dean Reynolds. Third leg, it's Dean to throw first. Game on.
85 check out with a ball finish. Nerves nicely settled now, beginning to find his rhythm. Dean made his lakeside bow last year. He was beaten by an informed Glen Durrant in straight sets. Glen's been everybody's nemesis in the recent past.
140.
Dean returning as one of the seeds this time round after that superb year.
He said he came here last year and he hadn't played on a stage for 3 or 4 months, and it does take some getting used to, even for these top players.
96.
And it was his lakeside debut. And he was up against the top seed. Lots of reasons for that 3-0 defeat.
125.
Pip's wife Denise just with a wry smile after the pull of that third dart.
81.
Pip still ranked inside the top 40 in the BDO list. His best result this year, a place in the semi-finals of the European Open in July when he was edged out by Mark McGeaney in the decider.
Dean, you require 127.
But it's Reynolds with the support. It's Reynolds with the momentum. Will it be Reynolds with the ball for a 127?
102.
Not quite.
Pip, you require 146.
To save the set. No room for error. So Reynolds,
60.
25 points
Dean, you
away
require 25.
from wrapping up the first set in double quick time. Double 8 he needs, double 8 he gets.
And the first set, Dean Reynolds. Second set, first leg, it's Pip to throw first. Game on.
Both of these players lost 3-0 in the first round last year, so you sense that whoever had taken that first set this time round just had that psychological advantage. It would be a weight off the shoulders, but
85.
possibly more detrimental the other way. Whoever lost the first set in danger of thinking, oh no, here we go again.
3 matches between them on that stage and 3 defeats.
81.
Blackwell lost to Ross Montgomery 2 years ago, and Martin Atkins, as we mentioned last year, when he was the 14th seed.
He was excellent in that game against
60.
Rosser. That was one of the ties that was the pick of the first round back in 2015. Pip had a 142 check out in that, 4 180s. He averaged nearly 93, still ended up losing 3-1, which was an illustration really of how good Montgomery was that
37.
day.
That year.
79.
Montgomery reached the quarter-finals in 2015. These two bidding for a place in round 2.
85.
And a match against Daryl Fitton. Thank you, Jim.
140. Pip, you require 107.
There's Tim, who with Mum Pauline have come from Cardiff today. They run a pub too. Tops he needs.
72. Dean, you require 92.
How costly an error will that be?
17, he's 75, yes, mate.
Single 17 was what he hit.
Yes.
He needs the bull, he's hit it.
59.
Well, the first two were obscuring his view, didn't help. 35 then for Pip. Double 16.
Game shot on the first leg. Pip Blackwell.
What a settler that will be
Second
for
leg
Pip,
is
his
Dean to
first
throw
leg of the
first.
match.
Game on. .45.
That's not what they came to see. The hordes from Guildford and the family from Cardiff.
.81.
I mentioned he hit that 9-darter in Chelsea back in September. That was against Glenn Durran. It was a match that he lost.
125.
Glenn also threw 8 perfect darts in a leg in that match, and he almost got a 9-darter as well. Today, the 27th anniversary of the 9-dart finish on this stage in the BDO World Championships. Paul Lim threw one against Jack McKenna, 9th of January 1990.
60.
One of those names that will just keep getting mentioned year after year after year until ... We've come mighty close, to be fair.
Two excellent darts.
121.
Followed by a third, but Dean on 150.
.140. Dean, you require 150.
That's brilliant pressure from Pip. And telling pressure as well, potentially, because he has the chance, having taken his first leg of the match.
Pip, you require
Now take
40.
his second. This one will be against the darts for a 2-0 lead in the second set.
Game shot and the second leg. Pip Blackwell.
No mistake.
Third leg, it's Pip to throw first. Game on.
He has the darts, Pip Blackwell, throwing to level the match at 1 set apiece.
.60. .100.
So a loosish start to this leg from Pip with those 3 single 20s.
.45.
3 more loose ones as well, so a little bit of an opening here for Dean as he tries to keep himself in this set.
83. .60.
60, 45 and 60 for Pip. The momentum very much with Dean in this leg.
84.
102 ahead after 9 darts apiece.
He's not doing a lot, is he, Dean Reynolds? But he's nicked the throw, essentially.
56.
But 12 darts at a treble for Pip Blackwell and no hits.
121.
Reynolds sensing blood. 121, he's on a 113 finish. Elusive treble from the 13th dart of this leg
95.
from Blackwell.
Dean, you require 113.
6 darts to get 113 then.
73.
Tops when he comes back, but under how much pressure?
60.
Not
Dean,
a
you
great
require
deal.
40. Game shot and the third leg. Dean Reynolds.
Breaks back straight away.
Fourth leg is Dean to throw first. Game on.
We're back with the darts in this second set.
$100. $100.
Are we going to have the first maximum from Dean Reynolds?
180.
I think we are.
$58.
Dean really building up a head of steam now.
100.
Follows the maximum with another ton. Down to 121 after 9 darts. Pip some way back, just that accuracy around the treble.
100.
Eluding him at the moment.
121.
121. Treble 20 would have left double 18.
105.
Still plenty of time in hand for the young local lad. This is better.
140. Dean, you require 16.
Could be academic though. Double 4 now.
Game shot and the fourth leg. Dean Reynolds.
Back-to-back
Fifth
legs
leg is
for
Pip
Reynolds.
throwing first.
And the second set is into a deciding 5th leg.
And what an important leg.
58.
Especially for Pip Blackwell. In a race to 3 sets, it's a long way back from 2 down.
60.
These deciding 5th legs. Almost goes without saying, but of such crucial importance. 12 good darts from here, 9 good darts from here for Pip. It's the difference
95.
between a 2-0 deficit and the race to 3, all being tied at 1-1.
44.
That's Lauren, Dean's girlfriend, who's looking a little worried after those 2 visits of 60 and 44.
59.
And we mentioned Pauline, Dean's mum.
180.
And the family are a little happier now.
$28.
Pip losing his rhythm. Reynolds giving the plentiful,
43.
vociferous support, something to get excited about.
Hasn't left the finish from 2-1-4 though. He'll be disappointed with that. 2-1-7, excuse me.
41.
But 6 from 174. What's he hitting?
32.
Pip might think he's favourite from here, you know. Steady ton.
60. Dean, you require 142.
Excellent first start. Oh, the second just crept the wrong side of the wire into the treble 3.
63.
Would have been looking at tops had he hit that second treble 17. Blackwell now looking at 160, all around the 20s. First one in. Second one in. Tops for a 160 for Pip Blackwell.
120.
Wasn't to be.
Dean, you require 79.
Is he going to rue that miss? Is that a big dart? Double 11, 2 shots at it for the set for a 2-0 lead. He's done it.
Shot on the second set. Dean Reynolds.
Well, well, well. Darts matches can change on moments like that.
Of the match we're currently watching, can the 7th seed Dean Reynolds finish the job, or will Blackwell find a way back in? Before we rejoin commentary, Danny Crates is down with some of the Reynolds fans, and there are a lot of them.
I know, I've braved it. I've come down amongst dynamite Dean Reynolds fans. When it comes to having an army following you, Dean is the champion. All these tables behind me are Dino fans. It's absolutely phenomenal. And poor Dino's girlfriend sitting over the other side, but I've got her dad here, Dick. I mean, how nervous has Laura been? A great darts player herself.
So, yeah, England youth champion. Yeah, fantastic.
But has she been nervous as well leading up to it?
Oh, unbelievable. We're all unbelievably nervous.
And of course, I've got Dino's brother here, Aaron. Oh, man. How are you feeling at the moment? I mean, he's had a great start.
We're so excited for him. He's done brilliantly. And the support is amazing, let's be honest.
Okay. I mean, Dino's been tipped as one of the dark favourites for this championship. Do you think he's got it?
Oh, yeah, of course he has. Why wouldn't he? Look at him play this afternoon. He's been brilliant.
Well, I think Dino's just about to go. He's back out now, so I think it's time to head back to the darts. I've got to get out of here.
Well, if he does any more interviews like that, Danny Crates won't have a voice left by Sunday afternoon. It is so noisy when you're down there. This is a great atmosphere. Let's get back to your commentators, Vassos and Jim.
2 huge darts at double in that last leg of the second set. Pip missed tops for a 160 checkout for the set. Dean punished him with a lethal double 11. It's 2-0. It could easily have been 1-1.
Third set, first leg. It's Dean to throw first. Game on.
Now Dean has the darts in his hand, and if he can just hold 3 times, he's got a 3-0 win and a place in the second round against
60.
the 10th seed Daryl Fitton.
That would be some match. Who do the crowd go for?
Well, I was going to say, this one's like a home game for Dean, with the fact that he only lives around the corner. Huge support. Daryl has huge support wherever he goes. Such a popular figure, rightly so.
43.
Now, the one advantage Pip Blackwell has is that he had a chance, just 5 minutes, to get his head together, having missed that dart at double top, and then seen
43.
Dean's final dart at double 11 squeeze into the corner of the bed. Dean would have preferred to just carry on and keep the momentum.
27.
And we've seen that with his 3 visits so far. 60, 43, 27. That's not the Dean Reynolds who's earned his seeding here as number 7.
$140.
He's the 7th seed. He's ranked 5 in the world. This set has been like the previous 2, and it's got off to a little bit of a slow start. Certainly the second set very much like that after the first 3 legs went Reynolds' way.
140.
Blackwell won the first 2 of the second. Reynolds won legs 3, 4 and 5 crucially.
58.
Pip on a finish here.
93.
This is for a breaker throw, and Reynolds is nowhere. Treble 18 for double 18.
37.
Time is on his side in this particular leg.
$140. Pip, you require 56.
140, but will it be too little too late for a break? 2 darts at tops, missed one.
Game shot in the first leg. Pip Blackwell.
Oh, he missed one for the second last time out.
To throw first. Game on.
Doesn't miss it this time. Second time that he has broken the Reynolds throw. The problem is that Pip has only held his own throw once in 4 attempts.
40. 77.
Dean has won 2 BDO ranking titles, the first of which came in the 2015 French Open when he beat Pip in the semi-finals. That's the highest profile meeting of the 2 before today. He'd also actually beat him in the Swedish Open the previous week as well.
There is a certain pressure that comes with having 80 people, 80 of your fans
60.
Come from your hometown, from Guildford, and your family travel up from Cardiff, and you can sit there practicing backstage and you can hear your mates chanting your name. Then you have to come up on that stage where you haven't won before, haven't won a set before, and perform at your best. It's not easy when you're 24 years
40.
of age.
Well, and he's been talked up by everybody as well. Paul Nicholson really regards his chances extremely highly. He's one of the dark horses for the tournament.
47.
All added pressure on the shoulders of a 24-year-old man.
134.
Another excellent third dart. Pip on 154. Couple of trebles here. And pressure is
119.
seriously applied.
154.
71 for Reynolds if he comes back. 154 here for Pip. And he will be back.
98.
Last time he was broken, he broke back straight away. Double 16, 2 darts at it.
Game
Only needs to walk.
to the second leg. Dean Reynolds. Third leg, it's Dean to throw first. Game on.
Well, his finishing's been very good since the first leg when he missed 3 in a row before taking out a double-8. Dean Reynolds.
43.
But some very loose darts when he's scoring. His overall average, in fact, is higher than his average with his first 9 darts.
100.
That's also the case for Pip Blackwell. Funny sort of match.
140.
That third dart, again, essential. The Welsh supporters enjoying what they're seeing at the moment. The finishing line getting closer.
98.
Holds his throw here, he's 1 leg away.
$60.
Well, both these players will know they'll have to play a lot better than this if they're going to give Darryl Fitton a game in the second round, probably on Thursday.
85. Dean, you require 135.
Fitton looked pretty impressive in his first round match, beat Wouter Vaas of the Netherlands 3-0. This is no longer on, this 135. But Blackwell's back on 2-1-1.
99.
He will come down here, won't go for the 180. On an odd number, 91 he's got left.
137.
Double 18 here.
Dean, you
for
require
Dean Reynolds
36.
to move within a leg of his first lakeside victory.
There are worse misses than that. He's left double 16.
Hence the grin. Now double 9.
18. Pip, you require 74.
18s and 10s or 14s and 16s? 13 for bullseye. Double 12, he's left with the treble.
Oh, yes. Shot and the third
that
leg.
is big.
Pip Blackwell. Fourth leg, it's Pip to throw first. Game on.
Throwing first for the set, Pip Blackwell.
Great nerves there from Pip. He knew he was on the brink. There was no margin for error. Had to hit that double 12. Otherwise, he was all but out. Reynolds with 3 opportunities, missing darts at double 18, 16, and 9.
100.
Pip hitting his double 12.
Is that a momentum changer? I think we'll find out in the next couple of minutes.
95. 140.
Dean psyching himself up. Knowing the potential significance of that last leg.
That 74 checkout seems to have woken them both up.
180.
Second for Pip Blackwell, 4th maximum of the match.
57. Pip, you require 146.
And all of a sudden it's 146 for the set.
$78.
68 left when he comes back.
Some loose darts again.
47. Pip, you require 68.
Single 13. Tops, which has been kind to him.
28. Dean, you require 157.
Well, it can be done. Not anymore.
57. Pip, you require 40.
Missed a couple of darts at tops in the first leg of the match and lost that leg. He's got 3 here. Now 10s. Oh, how are your nerves, Pip? Double 5.
30. Dean, you require 100.
They can't watch. Oh, treble 15 he now needs for tops. 1 dart at double top for Dean Reynolds to level the set and move a leg away.
Dean Reynolds.
A 100 checkout.
5th leg, it's Dean to throw first. Game on.
That's going to hurt Pip Blackwell, who had 4 darts to wrap up the set.
Well, Pip's now had 5 set darts. 1 in the second set, he
91.
didn't take and lost. 4 in this third set, which he hasn't taken. Still living to fight another day, but he has quite clearly got to win this leg now.
46.
Otherwise, Dean Reynolds is through.
Won that leg from nowhere, Dean Reynolds.
60.
But again, they're both struggling to score heavily. Big visit here will help.
$100. $96.
Well, Pip, occasionally known as the tip, on the point of no return potentially. needs the trebles. He's had 2 Maxima so far. Could have done with the third.
140.
40 will do.
$60.
Only 60. Hasn't had a 3-figure score in this leg, Dean Reynolds. Throwing for the match, remember.
$60.
Well, is at least on a finish.
$58. Pip, you require 155.
Well, that's the 5 off it. Oh, good dart.
90 left, so might think about bull here. Might think about the 18s. Treble 18 would leave double 18.
83. Dean, you require 136.
Well, it will be some way to seal it. Not this time.
96. Pip, you require 72.
Massive pressure on this 72. Monumental pressure. Oh, he's missed the big 16. Had to hit that big 16 for a dart at tops.
Dean, you require 40.
And now it's match point. 3 darts at tops for a 3-0 win for Dean Reynolds. Nerve shy in the second one's a good marker.
20.
Snatched at the third.
Pip, you require 40.
Lauren has her head in her hands. Pip Blackwell stares at his shoes. He knows how big this is. This is to extend the match.
Game shot, and the third set. Pip Blackwell.
What a good dart. Three match darts from Dean Reynolds, the 7th seed, came and went, and Pip Blackwell, who probably thought he was out.
Fourth set, first leg, it's Pip to throw first. Game on.
He lives to fight another day. He has the darts in this 4th set.
$55.
So as it transpired, those 4 set darts that he missed in the 4th leg
134.
ended up being academic. It's the 3 match darts that Reynolds missed, which were of crucial importance.
Come on. 180.
That's his 3rd. Reynolds has had 2 of them.
140.
But it's a good response from Reynolds.
Well, yesterday we saw Raymond Smith come back from the brink against David van Baarle.
140.
Is Pip going to be able to do the same to Dean Reynolds here?
96. Pip, you require 126.
So treble leaves the bullseye. For a 126.
101. Dean, you require 131.
He's only held his
55.
throw once.
Pip, you require
Pip Blackwell.
25.
But, oh, he missed the big 1. So 3-2-2. He's only going to get 1 dart at this double to hold his throw for just the 2nd time in the match. No.
Dean, you require 76.
And against a player of Reynolds' ability, that could be an opening. A fatal mistake. Tops. Oh, he's punished him.
To the first leg. Dean Reynolds.
Punished him emphatically.
Second leg is Dean to throw first. Game on.
So once again, he just has to hold his throw twice.
140.
And he's through.
He's struggled to hold his throw, as you can see, only done it 3 times out of 7, but Pip has only won his throw once, which was the opening leg of the second set. He won 3 legs in that third set, and they were all against the Reynolds throw.
80. $91. $100.
Needs to score more heavily, though, you feel, Pip Blackwell. If he's going to take us into a deciding set.
First leg of the week, Glenn Durrant got a 167, which remains the highest checkout of the week so far, and players have been engineering this 170, knowing that there's $5 if they can hit it. Dean couldn't.
Oh, that'll pressure the 111.
Dean, you require 111.
And how? Treble 17 for tops. No. So 41, Pip Blackwell to level this fourth set.
You require 41.
Double 16.
Game
14
shot
darter.
to the second leg. Pip Blackwell. Third leg, it's Pip to throw first. Game on.
The 8th successive leg that has gone against the darts.
100.
Well, last night we saw 17 in a row go with the darts. In its own way, 8 in a row against the darts is just as surprising.
140. $60.
Pip in a good position to make sure that this one doesn't go against the darts. 80 ahead after 6 each.
$36. $125.
He only comes from Kent, Pip Blackwell, which isn't too far away from Lakeside, just round the M25, but he must feel like this is an away match.
58. Pip, you require 85.
Treble 15 he's looking at here. Good dart, tops.
Game shot to the third leg. Pip Blackwell.
Some comeback this in the offing.
To throw first. Game on.
Good time to do that.
80.
Puffs out his chest.
Hold on a minute.
140.
Lucky with the bounce out. That was brilliant before it. Almost on a pinhead, those 3.
$100. $40.
Had the maximum and has followed it with 40 and 40.
Some very loose visits. Well, we've seen him throughout the match.
65.
Dean Reynolds. His finishing was getting him out of jail until those 3 match darts at the end of the third
131.
set. That's what he can do.
$95. Dean, you require 110. $50. Pip, you require 101.
So this is to tie it up at 2 sets each. Treble 19 leaves double 12. Brilliant dance from Blackwell.
To the 4th set. Pip Blackwell.
Absolutely magnificent. 3 legs in a row. Looked as though he was on the brink. Reynolds has missed 3 match darts. Could have won 3-0. Now, 20 minutes later, it's 2-2.
And all of a sudden, Pip Blackwell is the one puffing his chest out. We go to a decider. Well, a 101 checkout from Pip Blackwell has taken us into the, what seemed at one stage, unlikeliest of showdowns. All to play for here. He's got all the support of the crowd, Dean Reynolds, but he's got to steel himself now. Massive moment for the 24-year-old. Let's rejoin Vassos and Jim.
Well, certainly it is a test of the mental resilience now of Dean Reynolds, having missed those 3 match darts. Would have been a 3-0 victory, a whitewash. As it is, it's 2-2.
5th and final set. First leg, it's Dean to throw first. Game on.
And one of the most concerning aspects for Dean Reynolds will be that in those last 3 legs, all of which he lost, he didn't even have a
95.
single dart and a double. The scoring has been letting him down. And after a nervy opening couple of sets, Pip has been outscoring him quite consistently.
100.
Dean Reynolds has the darts in this deciding set, but not such an advantage as it is in previous sets, because at 2-all, you have to win by 2 clear legs.
There you go, there's the illustration. Pip's scoring better in sets 3 and 4, particularly in that 4th set.
Well, this time the break came at a good time for Dean Reynolds. Chance to get his head together.
140.
And get those missed match darts out of his head.
57.
We haven't had a single seed eliminated from the men's tournament up to this point.
60.
A couple of years ago, about 5 or 6 went on the Saturday. And here we are, middle of Monday afternoon, and they're all intact.
137.
Blackwell
142.
going about that and trying to eliminate the number 7 seed here.
56. Dean, you require 70.
Hasn't had a dart at a double for 4 legs, but has 2 here at double 8. So edge ahead in the decider.
54. Pip, you require 86.
Will this be another swing of momentum? Single 18 leaves bullseye to go ahead in the match for the first time.
61. Dean, you require 16.
Misses double 8, hits double
Game
4.
shot on the first leg, Dean Reynolds. Second leg, it's Pip to throw first. Game on.
Oh, to throw a relief at the moment for these two players. Only the fourth time that Dean has held. Now Pip will
135.
try and hold for just the third time in the match.
Decent start.
60.
Both players have struggled with their scoring early in the leg. Now, can he follow that 1-3-5 with a heavy visit? Yes, he can.
134.
Great response.
180.
After 135 and 134, something similar here. Would have set up a potential 11-darter.
45.
As it is, 45 does not leave a finish, so advantage, Dean Reynolds.
180.
Back-to-back maxima.
$140. Dean, you require 81.
Double 13 now.
68. Pip, you require 47.
That was for a 12-dart leg. 7 for tops to level the deciding set. He's this.
7. Dean, you require 13.
Double 4.
Game shot on the second leg. Dean Reynolds.
He's one leg away again. Dean Reynolds.
Third leg, it's Dean to throw first. Game on.
One leg away, and he has the darts. That was the situation as well in the deciding leg of the third set.
125.
Good start from him.
$60. $26.
Lauren's nerves are shredded.
Aren't they just? A 1-2-5 followed by a 26. And how about this from Pip Blackwell?
140.
Nothing if not a battler. He ain't going without a fight.
45.
Here we go again.
180.
Here we go again.
In a leg you have to win to save the match. He follows 140 with a 180 and leaves himself 121.
46. Pip, you require 121.
At least 6 starts at 121 to stay in the match. He's looking for treble 17 there. Hit the treble 3.
49.
26, 45, 46 with his last 3 visits, Dean Reynolds.
99. Pip, you require 72.
$16 for double 16 or 8 for tops? Oh, double 80's left now.
56. Dean, you require 160.
And this is for the match. 1 perfect dart. 2 perfect darts. Tops for a 160 and a place in the second round.
140.
Pulled it.
Pip, you require 16.
Another dart at double top for the match goes begging. This to extend it. Oh, yes, he's found it.
Pip Blackwell.
What a dart that
Fourth leg,
was.
it's Pip to throw first. Game on.
Magnificent bottle from Pete Blackwell, that. And this is how he builds on it.
135.
Still only held his throw twice, mind you.
46.
He's in a good position to do it here and take us into a tie-break.
$100. $83.
$106 ahead after 6 darts each.
60.
It's not putting Pete Blackwell under any pressure
57.
here. $109 ahead.
60.
169 ahead. On a finish. Really disappointing leg this from Dean Reynolds and for his many, many fans here, but Pete Blackwell won't mind. Treble 18 for double 16. Yes, why not? A 146.
130. 60. Pip, you require 16.
All the time in the world for Pip Blackwell. Double 4.
Game shot in the 4th leg. Pip Blackwell. Ladies and gentlemen, with the scores now standing at 2 sets all and 2 legs all, a reminder that the final set must be won by 2 clear legs. Should we reach 5 legs all, the 11th leg will be sudden death. 5th leg, it's Dean to throw first. Game on.
The rules explained brilliantly by Nick Rolls, our referee. Must be won by 2 clear
16.
legs until 5 apiece. And then they bully up to see who goes first in a sudden death leg. We've had one of those already.
45.
Martin Adams came through it. Just. What a match that was against Ryan Joyce, who hit a 164 checkout to take us into that sudden
45.
death leg with Wolfie sitting on double 16.
It's only happened, I think, 16 or 17 times since the sudden death leg was brought in the mid-1980s. And the Dutch referee, Marco Meyer, invariably is the man that ends up standing next to the board when it does happen. He's down in the auditorium at the moment, enjoying the darts rather than having to make the call.
So who's your money on, Jim?
83.
It is just too close to call.
100.
I think it'll all be down to the mental resilience of Dean Reynolds and how he's coping, having missed 4 match darts.
85.
If another one comes his way.
All 4 match darts missed were at double top. 3 at the end of the 3rd set, and 1 just
140.
a leg and a half ago.
Dean, you require 170.
Blackwell,
58.
favourite for this leg,
Pip, you require 82.
to win it against the darts. And to move ahead for the first time all match.
Single 17. It's tops for the lead.
62. Dean, you require 112.
And he needs it. Treble 20. Would have left double 16, so Blackwell is back.
52.
A double 10.
Pip, you require 20.
For a third successive leg and to move within a leg. Right on the wire. Right inside the wire.
Game short and the 5th leg. Pip Blackwell. 6th leg, it's Pip to throw first. Game on.
Set 5, leg 5, and Pip Blackwell moves into the lead for the first time all match, throwing for a place in the second round.
80.
He has to hold his throw, but he's managed it only 3 times in 10 attempts.
57.
Dean Reynolds' body language is not great.
Draws breath, composes himself.
41.
Pip's 41 is followed in kind by Dean. And it's
Sorry, Jim.
still advantage Blackwell.
Yeah, even the patchy scoring that we've been seeing from Dean Reynolds has kind of deserted him in the last few legs.
30.
That's not great from Pip, though.
Winning post is in sight. That pressure does funny things to the arm. It has been an excellent encounter between these two, and the shock is very much on. But Reynolds has effectively taken the darts back now.
121.
Needed that. Really needed that.
Couple of trebles here, and the momentum swung again.
44.
44, and it hasn't.
$60. Dean, you require 138.
He went for the treble 19, he hit the treble 7, so Pip Blackwell, when he comes back, we know he's got this sort of finish in him. Match point, Blackwell, another treble 20. Unlucky. Good cover.
122. Dean, you require 38.
Oh, now pressure, big pressure.
19.
Missed 3 darts, a double 19.
22.
And Blackwell, double 11 for the match. Can't do it.
14.
So they both had darts for the match now. 2 darts at double 8 to extend it for Reynolds. 1 more left and he's dropped it.
No score. Pip, you require 8.
Reynolds has missed 4 match darts. Blackwell has missed 3. This is his 4th for the match.
No score.
He's bust. He's bust.
Dean, you require 19.
Reynolds out of jail. It's double 8 to stay in the match.
3.
Surely now.
Pip, you require 8.
3 darts in his hand. Double for the target. A place in round 2, the prize.
Game.
And
shot.
He's done it.
Pip Blackwell.
Well, who'd have picked that half an hour ago? Dean Reynolds missed 3 darts for a 3-0 win. Pip Blackwell back from the dead to win 4-2 in a deciding set. What drama! It's Blackwell who's through to face Fitton in the last 16.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, keep the applause going for both players as they leave the stage.
From nowhere, it is Pip Blackwell who marches into the second round. And this is why darts is such a thoroughly absorbing sport to watch. Wow.